All right, here we go, right? All right, there we go. This always happens when my computer overheats and it resets, is that the microphone stops working. I just got to plug it back in. I'm sorry, guys. I've been talking this whole time. So, yeah. All right, I guess I got to start all over then. Thank you, Abu Jara, for saying I can't hear his voice. Nah, bus driver, welcome to this. Let me just go back and say the welcomes to everybody. Ojo, welcome to the stream. Minhee, welcome to the stream. Alloys, Seawit, bus driver, Abu Jara, the hero of the stream, for saying that you couldn't hear me. Yeah, we're not going to do any shit talking. I mean, there's just, I don't know. I just think the zone speaks for itself. Oh, here, we got a couple reports here. Let's take a look at those. Pocket, welcome to the stream. Yeah, so here's the Scipio Tariq. Peng, who is the leader of 1486. Peng has been running a lot of Scipio Tariq rallies today. And I think they've been fine. You know, they've been getting swarmed, for sure. They've definitely been getting swarmed, but they hold up well enough to get the burn. And so the Scipio Tariq has been good enough, I think. You know, oh, well, this is the same report. Yeah, I was swinging mouse on reports and not talking. Good read, Abu. Irrigant Deer, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Yeah, thoughts on 2975? I mean, Bus, it's tough, man. It's really tough. You can give me a little guidance on this if possible, but it's like, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give them any reasons to improve, right? It's like really hard for me to talk about 2975 because it's like we still have a long war to fight against them, and I don't really want to like give them any advice. I mean, obviously we're winning the zone. I think at this point they've probably given up. We did a lot of work on the flanks, right? Me and Dirty Dan talked about on the stream, like he said that his team had very good builders, and I was like, well, you know, we've got one of the best builders in the game in Adinavo, and so, you know, a lot of us have been kind of like fighting here in the middle. We had a really good fight defending this 1486 fort at the beginning of the zone. And, you know, Buildmaster Adinavo has just been kind of, he's been doing all this, you know, he's been doing all this work over here. So, you know, I think we definitely outbuilt them in this zone for sure. They do hit hard. They're definitely strong in the field. Like I think what I said when the stream started is that I'm definitely in the negative. I'm definitely in the negative on open field today, which is depressing for sure. Definitely depressing. But yeah, they are good in the field. They are good in the field. And so you just have to play to your strengths rather than their strengths is what I would say. But, you know, you can see a bit of them being a newer kingdom. You can see a bit of them having a lot of pilots. You can see how those things manifest in the way that they play. Abu says, I think Attila Emilianus would be the real thing. I heard that was getting run as sort of stratagems. I believe Big Kane mentioned that as a possibility in his KvK. It could, yeah, I mean, that could work. Scipio Emilianus could work. You know, but Scipio Tariq's been all right. It's hard to say. It's really hard to say because they just haven't been reinforcing very well. Bus driver says that's from the outside looking in. They just couldn't be in a bunch of places at once, and 3105 didn't provide them much. Yeah, it didn't seem like they worked together all that much. The two kingdoms in their camp. Whereas we worked together very closely. Like 1486 and us, we worked together very, very closely. Right? Yeah, the KvK is far from over. I actually was hoping to land more of a knockout blow in this zone, but they ended up like giving up so quickly that it's like so far from a knockout blow. Does this guy still have resources? Probably not, but I'll give it a shot. Lefty says 2975 isn't even communicating with them. Yeah, I mean, you know, it went well. It went well. I'm being told that there are still resources in this city, which is correct, so yeah, we'll grab some resources. And we might get punished for it. The Gorgo is so slow, man. Oh, this Gorgo is so slow. I guess I should just fight this, right? I guess I should just fight this. I'll run away from the... I'll run away with the Guan. Yeah, the Gorgo's real slow, man. The Gorgo is real slow, but... Debo, welcome to the stream. Bus driver, thanks for checking in. I'll be curious to watch your stream later to... Because I know that Plato was watching earlier and Bus was watching more recently, so... You know, when you have a good day and things go well, it's always nice to see, like, what other people are saying about it. So, you know, it'll be fun to watch that later. I'll show you guys those reports. I'm sure they're bad. Yeah, I mean, so the trades earlier were quite good when we were hitting that flag. The trades were quite good. But it looks like I gave a lot of it back there. The Guan's getting pretty hit hard today. I'm not gonna lie. The Zug. I don't know, man. I'm losing confidence in myself as an open field fighter. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like not performing well in the open field. I think I have good control, but I just think I play near the front, and these guys hit hard, and I have subpar gear and subpar commanders. So, yeah, Gorgo's begging for the tier 5 boots. I could have put the tier 5 boots on the Gorgo. So the tier 5, the Scipio, the Shio's Return boots are on the Guan right now, because I put my I put like my set on the Gorgo, so that she has at least 10% march speed from the 4-piece set. But you know, I could have made the boots tier 5, but I just decided to focus on the cav gear instead, right? I made a tier 4 Ash of the Dawn instead for my garrisons. And so the Gorgo is just going to be slow. It just is what it is. Although I think the Gorgo with... Yeah, see, the Gorgo with tier 4 and the 4-piece set is actually the same speed. Is the same speed as the Guan. So... They're actually just like equally slow, and then the Zug is also slow. Pocket says, what do you think of this upcoming change? Added level requirement for Season of Conquest story registration event. You must have a level 25 City Hall to open the story registration page. I mean, Pocket, to me, that seems like a pretty minor change. I'm not really sure how that would, like, really affect anything. Because you have to be level 25 to get into the map anyway. So that doesn't really seem like a significant change to me. Schmuck, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Schmuck is a fellow content creator. Let me throw a link to his channel here. Got to know Schmuck a little bit when we did the 100 versus 100 Siege exhibition. Yeah, please throw a follow onto King Schmuck's stream, and let's throw a link to Bus Driver as well. Bus Driver, one of the absolute hottest ROK YouTubers, growing very... Actually, Schmuck is growing fast too. Schmuck and Bus Driver are probably the two fastest growing YouTubers at the moment, so you'll probably be entertained following them. I don't know if we can get any kills here. We're got way outnumbered over here, so I don't know. I mean, listen, a kill event where you have the enemy outnumbered is not the worst situation. You don't necessarily get a lot of kills, but you do get a lot of good trades, so I'm not really complaining here. I'm not complaining with this this picture that is in front of us right now. Lucid, welcome to the stream. It's weird, I can like hear the voice chat behind me, and I'm like hearing like news about where people are recruiting or where people are migrating to and stuff, so I'm getting a little distracted, but I don't know, it seemed like a good time to stream, so we're gonna do it. Even if I'm not fighting, we can watch other people fighting as well. So there's stuff over here as well. This probably looks like the best fight. It looks like this is going to be a little more fair. And so... But here's King Tenmo, or King 10 over here. Gosu, welcome to the stream. I just don't think anything was decided by this zone, to be honest. I don't think the enemy tried very hard. I'll be real. I just don't think they tried very hard. Well, Abu, it is about 6 p.m. here. I got a full night of sleep, so I'm in a weird mood for KvK. I'm usually tired by now, but I'm just kind of chilling, to be honest. somebody in voice was just telling a pretty good, interesting story, so I was gonna chime in, but didn't get the chance. He was basically saying how much money somebody made for like a government contract, and how like after he got that government contract and finished the project, he just like went into Rise of Kingdoms and maxed the shop. And I was just gonna point out that 30% of all jobs in the United States are either directly or indirectly subsidized by the government. And yeah, as someone who has worked in like the free market my whole life, it's just interesting. It's interesting to like realize like how much the government is paying for. I don't know why I backed up. Why am I not still in this ball? King Schmuck, I'm nowhere near 30 million kills. I don't even want to look. I'm honestly probably at like 4 million kills or something. I've had very little kills today. I've been doing a lot of farm stuff, a lot of like coordinating. I fought in the field a fair bit, but I just haven't been able to like get a lot of good trades or anything. I mean, I might have 5 million kills, maybe, but I really doubt it. I really doubt it. I've probably emptied my hospital maybe like 4 or 5 times. Because, like, I do go to the front. I do go to the front of the ball a lot. Which I think you just have to do, man. I think you have to be, like, really aggressive and strong. Like, people who run away, like, it just doesn't work, you know? But you can see when I'm in the front. Maybe I'm a little too far in the front. Maybe I'm being a sucker. Maybe I'm being a sucker by being right in the front. Because we're getting overrun here, right? Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's just been stuff like this, man. The Nevsky somehow always survives. But yeah, I've just had a lot of fights like that. Yeah, I assume I'll get to 30 million. I mean, I've consistently gotten to 30 million on like almost every KvK, so I mean, we'll look. We'll look how many kills I'm at. We'll look. Yeah, I'm not at 5. I'm not at 5. I'm at 2.7. I have 2.7 million kills. You know what I mean? Very low. Very, very low. I don't know if I'm playing bad, my marches are not that good, or if I'm just doing other stuff and focused on things other than the field. I don't know. Yeah, but it looks like the enemy is waking up for the kill event quite a bit. So I think we're going to get some very good fights. Goza says you'll have a lot of fighting versus us. Yeah. I mean, I think there's plenty of fighting. What's making me nervous is I feel like I'm going to get a lot of kills. And like maybe not, I'll break my autarch personal best. But I would hate to have an autarch personal best where I have like a negative ratio. So I have no idea what's going to happen in this war. Charisma, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're smoking them. We're smoking them today for sure. We're smoking them today. Steba makes the point that we're fielding against Osiris League guys, which is a very good point, yeah. Steba's saying it's very hard to get a decent ratio. I mean, some of us must be getting good ratios though, right? Because like we're winning the zone hard enough that somebody must be getting good ratios. It's just not me. Champagne Supernova, welcome to the stream. But yeah, I'm just going to try to get some kills on this stream. Hang out with y'all, have a good conversation, and not give away any information. You know what I mean? I don't want to show how many members we have online. I don't want to Show how many speed ups I have. And, you know. Because it's still early. It's still very, very early. Yeah, I've got the voice chat up. I wanted to chime in when Evicted was talking and say that, did you guys know that 30% of all jobs in the United States are either directly or indirectly paid for by the government? And that's why. Yeah, what's up? Yes, but if my stream crashes, I'm blaming you, Shoto. Because I overheated earlier. That's why I went offline for a little bit, because my computer overheated. But I think I'll be alright. I think I'll be alright. GG. HTT, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here as a moderator. Be sure to keep everybody in line. Oh, looks like there's a fight over here. Looks like we're outnumbered, so we gotta go help our buddies. Yeah, I think we're gonna get some good fights during this kill event. All right, I'm gonna actually play like a wimp in this fight. I'm just gonna play like a wimp. I'll play like a selfish player. And let's just see what kind of trades I can get playing selfishly. Let's just see. Let's just see. Like right now, I think I'm like way too far forward. The Zoog just getting melted. You see the Zoog just gets melted, man. Oh, my hospital's almost full. Oh, shit. Whoa. Well, we're not that close. We're not that close. But... I mean, let's look at those reports. Yeah, it's just like bad trades, man. All just bad trades. Only Farmer, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Minhee, I must have been muted earlier. See what it says, can't tell where I am in the ball when you hide your allies. I have that problem a bit, right? Where like I can tell where I am in the ball, but I can't tell how many teammates I have with me. When like when like our front line collapses, it's like really hard for me to notice it. But at least we're getting helps very quickly, and at least I haven't taken any open field deads yet. Like that's the one good thing I can say. And I don't know why I just use universals, but anyway. Yeah, unfortunately, my best gear is on this garrison. Which, I mean, maybe I could swap the gear and they wouldn't notice, but I don't know. I just leave the best gear on and keep it pretty simple. We are in Alliance Invictus, so what you can do is you can set these outposts, and then you can fill the outposts with T5 troops. So we have been using those a bit, but hasn't made a big difference for us yet. We haven't really like done a great job of filling them up. Algebra says, I'm going to get 4 armament converters. This is going to be awesome. What do you mean? 4 armament converters? Where are those? I thought we got one. I thought we got one additional armament converter. I can't even find it now. Did I already get it? Huh. Is it an update that you guys are talking about? Oh, there's a new release. There's a new release. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. So... Okay, new armament system optimizations. New wishlist feature for special inscription armaments. In the formations interface, you can now wishlist an armament for each formation. After you've wishlisted an armament for a formation, all special inscriptions you later acquire for that formation are guaranteed to be your wishlisted armament. You can wishlist an armament for each location. So I guess you can wishlist a spot, one of the 4 slots, I guess is what this means. Okay, so they're making it a little bit less random, basically. Special inscription guarantee optimization. Added a new progress bar to show you how close you are to getting a special inscription armament. For every rare inscription armament you acquire for a given formation, you'll earn 1 point of progress for that formation. At 9 progress, the next rare armament you acquire for that formation will instead be a special inscription armament. So that one we knew. That thing we knew. We'll calculate how many special inscription armaments you've previously acquired for each formation and issue armament converter items via email. These items can be used to convert a special inscription armament into another special inscription armament for the same formation, e.g. converting a Horn of the North into an Emblem of the North. Converting an armament will randomize its basic attributes and reset its transmutation count. So we can take... Man, I've been fighting too much and I can like hear my teammates in the background too much to where for me to even like figure out what this means. So you get a different special inscription for the same formation. Okay. So like if I have... So like I have a bunch in the instrument slot, right? Like I have a bunch of rare inscriptions in the instrument slot. Or not a bunch, but I have 2. So I could potentially like take this... I could take this this Boiling Blood, which I'm not using. Oh gosh. I don't know what the right inscription's on, but anyway. I could take this Boiling Blood that I'm using in the field, and I can make it wedge. I could make it a different wedge slot, right? I can make it a different wedge slot, like the lower right, like the lower right corner. The flag. I could make this into a flag. I would get a reroll of the attributes. But I guess it would be the rare inscription? I guess it would be the same rare inscription? So anyway, it looks like we're going to be able to upgrade our armaments with some freebies and some guarantees. Which, I mean, that's alright to me. I don't know. I like the armament system the way they are, the way it is, but... you know, if we can get buffed a little bit, then that's fine too. Alright, looks like we're building a flag here at 3. Special equals legendary. Oh, they're talking about special, not rare. They're talking about special, not rare. So if they're talking about special, not rare, then... If they're talking about special, not rare, then it means that... So we get the armament converters, and then we can convert one special inscription into another special inscription for the same formation. So that is pretty OP, actually. So essentially, I could put... Like, I could put any of these, right? Or these are not considered special, but I could put this destructive on something. I could literally put the destructive on, like, any scroll that I get, and then I can convert this to a special inscription for, like, the flag slot or something, where I have none, right? So that's pretty sick. That for me, that's good. For me, that's definitely good. But I wouldn't be able to use it too much right now. I could only use it on this destructive. The only one I would use is the destructive that I haven't built. Because my other two special inscriptions are both, like, really good triple rolls. And so I would never, I would just never convert these, right? I would never convert this. I'm gonna keep this. And I'm also gonna keep this destructive, because this destructive is also a triple roll. But for some people, that's going to be really, really good. Yeah, Gosu's kind of summarizing in the same way as me. It's a big deal because legendary inscriptions for emblem and instrument are very difficult, and a lot of people have a lot of hunter destructive. Yeah. Yep, that's exactly what it is. I mean, that's fine. I think it helps, like, regular players just as much as it helps whales, I would imagine. It helps regular players roughly as much as it helps whales. So... in that sense, you know, it's a very good thing. So we're just defending this flag that's being built. Doesn't look like the enemy is rallying it. And this is just a forward flag that will allow us to burn here, burn here, and yeah, just 2 flags. It'll help us burn 2 flags, but that'll speed up the process and also induce a bit of fighting for the kill event. Abu Jara says, what I will do is earn more hunters to reroll them later. Yeah, that's it makes winning KvKs even more important, right? It makes the Autarch rewards even more important, I would say. Because instead of having just like 5 hunters and being done, now you can just keep getting more hunters and roll them into all your other slots. Hunter says, hunters acquired through KvK won't count. Well, that's a very important caveat then. That's a very important caveat. Oh. Then this definitely helps whales a lot more than it helps regular players. Because I've acquired basically 0 special inscriptions in my life. I think I've acquired 1, and it was for line formation. Yeah, I've acquired 1 in my life, and it was for line formation, so... So it looks like this is going to help whales quite a bit more than it helps the rest of us. Okay, so they do have a rally up on this flag. It's going to be cutting it close, though. Yeah, I'm not too thrilled about that change. Not going to lie, I'm not too thrilled about that change. It just seems like another big benefit for whales. I just think that they take too much feedback from whales and not enough feedback from non-whales. I really think that's the biggest issue, is that the people they listen to are the whales. That's the people who have Lilith's ear, and so whales are going to give whale-type feedback and whale-type suggestions. Well, we're just defending this flag, thanking our lucky stars that the siege is not attacking us. Well, Gosu, if you earn hunters, if you earn hunter destructive through KvK, then I guess they don't count. I guess those won't be eligible, is what Algebra said. Here's a gimme report from, I think, much earlier in the day. We've had very good reports, just not a lot of them, though. There hasn't been a lot of reports. So I really don't think the enemy has taken all that many deads, to be quite honest. I don't think they've taken a significant number of deads. Oh, now I'm getting hit, I think. No, somebody else is getting hit. Yeah, patch notes does not say it, but maybe Algebra's been talking with Charles Martel customer service and got the inside scoop. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but like with my graphics, I can't see anyone's name. I literally cannot see anyone's name. My graphics, I guess, are turned down so much. I can see the enemy's names, I just can't see my teammates' names. Which I would rather it be the opposite. I would rather see my teammates' names and not see my enemy names, I think. But yeah, we're about to move in here. We're going in. We're going in, boys. I'll dance a little bit here. I'll dance a little bit. Damn, they ran away hard here. They ran away hard here. Oh, looks like this dude's AFK. So I'm gonna get in on this one for sure. At least we're banging the AFKs here. Try unclicking hide allies, you will see the names. Thank you. Thank you. See what? Good call. Very good call. Yeah. So I'm just gonna basically like click and unclick hide allies a lot. It's very easy to click and unclick it. So I guess I'll just keep going back and forth. I'm gonna hit this guy's city again, in case it has resources. And we do have the rally up here. Hopefully we're filling this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and join this. F it. I'm gonna say that 486 has AoE. Looks like we're swarming it down here. All right, there's the swarm, and it's down. Down. Thank you for the sub. Looks like I turned off the notifications, but let me turn that back on, actually. Appreciate the sub, whoever that was. Here's the report. Here's the report on that rally. You can see it's a win for us. Pretty solid trade here for the Asher Henry against the Eleanor Hera. Lady Irene's been playing well today. I will give Lady Irene credit. She's trying pretty hard. But we kept the rally full. We kept the rally full and got a nice trade there. Looks like they're filling with a lot of farms, but not all farms. Some farms, though, for sure. Well, we do have another flag to burn here at number 10, so we're going to keep it moving. Kenji, thank you so much, dude. Holy shit. Kenji with the big dono. Kenji's been a really good presence on voice today. We fought against Kenji a long time ago when he was in like 2045 or something like that. We fought him in a heroic anthem. We had a very good war against Kenji, and his kingdom definitely performed very well. And I have given Kenji credit in the past for being one of the better leaders that we have played against. And so I knew Kenji had an account. You know, I knew Kenji had we had an account in this KvK. And there was this guy on voice, like early on in the day, there was this guy on voice, like giving good suggestions, but also being like pretty forceful, right? Like, I think sort of like me, he definitely like isn't a softie about what he thinks should happen. And if he thinks people are playing bad, he'll say so. So like there was this voice that I was hearing that I was like, this person knows what they're talking about, but they're also like a little intimidating, you know? And then I didn't know who it was because I just didn't have time to like look at the voice chat. But it turned out to be Kenji. You know, eventually I realized it was Kenji, and that honestly like made me feel better. I was like, okay, if someone's getting a little bit upset at how we're doing things, at least it's someone who I do have a lot of respect for as a leader. So Kenji's been great today. Kenji's been absolutely great today. Reminded me a bit of Popo in the chat from last KvK, where Popo was just like this dude who was in the other camp, and he was just like super helpful on voice, like super helpful. And you know, I do always like those voices. I like hearing. I like us crowdsourcing what we should be doing. That's just the way I like to do things. And it worked out very well today, right? It worked out very well today. Because we made some decisions. We made some decisions that were like a little bit maybe wonky, you could say. We made some decisions that were not straightforward about the pace of play and the pace that we should be fighting these guys at. And those are things that you have to kind of like talk through, and people have to like understand. As I'm talking, I'm getting wrecked here, right? I'm getting completely wrecked. I'm just getting totally wrecked here, but Yeah, we made some good decisions. Like, we worked with the Koreans on a couple of things, and, you know, really just played well. We just really had good organization, good teamwork. Didn't do too much. You know, we didn't do too much. We just did what we needed to do. Well, we got a long way to go. We have a very, very long way to go. But Kenji, I very much appreciate that dono. That's awesome. Any fields dead? I don't think so, Algebra. I think at most I took like 700. At most I took about 700 deads in the field. I don't think I've taken really any. Yeah, I mean, these reports are just like no good, man. I don't think the Nevsky makes up for the rest, right? So I'm up 500,000 KP there, but I'm down 700 here. So I'm just like losing KP. I'm lost a million KP with the Guan there. Yikes. To me, it's yikes, man. To me, honestly, my open field performance is yikes to me. It's actually yikes. And maybe I'm just like losing focus and getting out of position. I don't know, but man, I am really not feeling good about my open field performance. Okay, let me do this. Let me actually fix my friggin' my armaments right now. Right, so... Okay, so... I need to use this with the Zoog. And then I need to save it. I need to overwrite it and save it. And then... Do I have all my support skills on? Do I at least have all my support skills on? I do. Yeah, even the Guan is a little bit off, actually. I'm going to change the Guan around a little bit. Uh, 75's field presence is... It's good, but it's not, like, as bad as we thought it would be, right? It's like... we can deal with it, right? I mean, I'm getting wrecked, obviously. I'm losing my mind over here at how badly I'm getting wrecked, but you know, we're dealing with it. Their presence is not so strong that they're stopping us from accomplishing our objectives, right? Because like this fort was under threat for like 70 minutes at the start of the zone. The 1486 fort was under threat for 70 minutes, and we just like held the field. We held the field right around here the whole time. You know what I mean? So their field did not do anything to like mess us up, other than maybe they're draining us a little bit, right? Other than they're draining us a little bit, because like you see, I'm not getting good trades. I'm just not. Udra says they are roughly the same KP as 2748. I wonder how much how tough 2748 is. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, nothing's decided here. You know, you could even say that 2975 accomplished a fair bit here, where clearly the odds are against them in this zone, and like they're not losing that much. Like you could say that was good for them, that they didn't lose more. But at the same time, to get your butt kicked this hard can't be good for morale. Can't be good for morale. All right, let's try to actually do well in the field this time, guys. Let's try to do well in the field. Like, I think here's an example where, like, everyone runs away. Like, I think we have a little bit too much of a runaway thing. I'm just going to try to play a little bit safer here. But, you know, maybe I should be getting bad trades. Maybe I should be getting bad trades, just because that means that I'm at the front, and we have to be at the front. We have to be at the front. I don't know. It's early. It's early. You know what I mean? It's early. I'm definitely in the negative. I'm definitely in the negative. But it's still early, so maybe we can turn this thing around. You know what I mean? Like, I pull away here because I know I'm going to get targeted. And I just gotta, like, look to where my teammates are and stay with my teammates, I think. So somebody's going in over there. I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna come up top where most of my teammates are. Stay with my teammates. I'm gonna snipe this cav. Jay Cruz, welcome to the stream. Thanks for watching the prep video. I know, but there's no, the markers aren't giving away anything. Yeah, I did. I switched to Kingdom Chat. Yeah, I switched to KC. I switched to it earlier, but I think I was like looking for reports or something. So yeah, thanks. I could put on streamer mode, but I just wanted to like actually see the markers. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll get you one. I'll give you one. We're at number 10 algebra. You want to be at number 10? All right. Oh, 3? Where's 3? Oh yeah, that's what I mean, 3. One second. One second. There we go. Okay. Grats, Mass Hysteria on your 5511 Richard. All right. This looks like a pretty big fight here, so let me focus here. My Nevsky's in front, so my Nevsky can retreat. I'll retreat the Nevsky. Yeah, I think I go to the front quite a bit. I think a big part of the reason my trades are bad is because I'm like always at the front. Yeah, hide allies is questionable. I kind of like the hide allies just because it's like mentally it's a little bit easier. Like you can just focus on what you're targeting and you're not getting blocked by your own teammates. But it's like, yeah, I think Jay, you're making a good point that like sometimes I lose focus or I'm thinking about something else or I'm talking on voice, and so then I like don't notice. I don't notice when my teammates have retreated. I don't know. But I guess I guess like I'm doing okay here, and like when I focus, I'm decent, you know. Looks like I got some skills off there. My biggest issue is I don't look at the skill bar enough. I don't really pay attention to my rage. See, now everybody's falling back. You know what I mean? So, like, now I just have to fall back. I just have to fall back. Let's refresh. Let's just refresh. And let's see how we did on that one. Okay. So there's some positive trades. There's some positive, actual positive trades. Bite, welcome to the stream. Oh, the other thing I need to change is I need to change my city skin, right? This is annoying, actually. Because actually, I'm running 2 infantry marches, so I'm literally, like, the city skin is giving me, like, negative... It's giving me negative stats. So... Let me go ahead and put Magpie Bridge on. Actually, I should be using Gingerbread House, actually. Right? I should use an infantry skin. Because I'm running 2 infantry marches. At least I have the king buffs, though. It looks like they're pushing in on us here pretty good. Did Milk quit? I think Milk is just, he's like, he got a new job, and so he's like focused on his new job, basically. Milk jumped on voice a few weeks ago, so... But yeah, 75 overrunning us in the field at the moment. Let's see if we can get some rebound kills here. Let's see if we can get some rebound kills. I feel like we probably have the numbers here as I'm looking at it. So I'm thinking we get some good trades here. So most of my teammates are down here, so I will join my teammates. We're walking them down, boys. We're walking them down. Getting some points in the enemy elimination. We're chasing the top 100. We're chasing the top 100 in enemy elimination. Is this a siege march? Yes, we got the siege march. We got siege march value there. As we walk down these enemies, we get the momentum on our side a little bit. Everybody hungry for those enemy elimination points. Everybody hungry for the kills in KvK. The contribution, the stats. And we can say this much. The field is fairly even between the two camps. And so that is making for some pretty good open field fights. Alright, so my Zoog is out front. So if I get attacked, I'm just going to retreat the Zoog. The Zoog is definitely going to be the one that gets targeted first. Maybe not now. I feel like we have numbers here. I feel like we should be pushing. I'm just going to retreat the Zug. And then I'll retreat everybody else. The Nevsky's getting targeted now, so I'll retreat the Nevsky. I'll be honest, my biggest issue when I retreat one march is that, like, basically in most cases, you need to retreat the other marches like a second later. Like, even though it's correct to just retreat the one march, based on how much you have to move, a second later, you should probably retreat all your marches. And I just, like, forget. I just, like, retreat the correct march, look at that march to see if I retreated the right one. And then I, like, for that 2 seconds that I'm losing focus doing that, I miss the opportunity to correctly retreat my other marches as well. Like, right now I'm getting wrecked, right? I should have paid better attention to that. I'm very low. I'm just going to retreat. Let's take a look at those reports. Those should be positive. Yeah, very positive trades there, which is nice. Obviously, we were winning. So, yeah. Nice that the Zug Herman actually got a positive trade that time. Ella says he wants to fight. It's much less fun watching. Alright, you guys are saying that Joan is better than Nevsky? I'll give it a try. For content, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I'm really not making much progress in enemy elimination. Arvik's out front. And then a bunch of other 75 whales rounding out the top 5. All right, we'll try the Joan. We'll try the Joan. We will try the Joan. Actually, you know what I should do is, because I have the destructive armaments on, I should be using wedge. Instead of the Nevsky arch formation, I should actually be using my wedge formation. So this is not going to be a perfect test, but I don't care. So actually it didn't take any time at all to set up the Joan, huh? It took like 1 second to set up the Joan. I will need to put support skills on her as well. And let me pull my other marches out first. Alrighty. Alright, Eli, I'm trying Joan Nevsky. Why is it better? Why do you say it's better? I didn't even know. I don't know. There's definitely people who say differently, right? There's definitely people who say that Nevsky's better. So. My Nevsky's been the least targeted so far today. For some reason, the Nevsky never swings forward. It's always the other... Or it's just because he's faster. And all my other marches are slow as hell. That's good. That's good. Yeah, so we'll give Nevsky Joan a try here. Let's see if we can get back-to-back positive trades here. We'll just play selfishly again, see how it goes. And we'll grind on him. We will grind on him. The road to 30 million KP, you know? It's just the road. We're just on the road. Okay, so I pulled everything out in a different order. My Zug is W. My Guan is... all these hotkeys are different, so I'm not going to remember them. My Zug is W and my Guan is S. Zug is W, Guan is S. Alright, looks like we have huge numbers here. We should be aggressive here. This is where I want everyone to be aggressive at the same time. But if it's just me, I can get into trouble. Oh, we're doing pretty good here. We're doing pretty good. I'm pretty far out front here. Oh, hospital's almost full. Oh, I think we're okay, right? Yeah, we're alright. We're okay on the hospital, I think. As you may be able to see, a bunch of enemies are to the north of us, so as much as this fight is going okay right now, it's going to get bad real soon. And I think people realize that